Making a simple tofu saute with tomato sauce. It's delicious and simple. So you can start with fresh tomato, but even more simpler and quicker will be a can of diced tomato, your favorite flavor. All your other ingredients will be chicken bouillon, and of course fish sauce will carry the flavor, scallions, shallot, and onion. You can pick any tofu you like, soft, firm, or extra firm. So this is soft tofu I have. And I'm going to cut it up according to how big you want your slices to be. So a good size is probably cut into 4. And that's a nice size. So it's all up to you what you want. This dish is very simple. You can add as much onion as you like. I like to use sweet onion. So this will be a good saute. Onion adds a lot of flavor. What next is a deeper flavor is shallots. Shallot is a very good flavoring agent. Okay, we're gonna fry up our tofu. Just fry it lightly, because if you don't fry your tofu and you saute it, it will break apart very easily. So a shallow pan of oil is sizzling. Just leave on high, and you want to make sure it's hot before you add your tofu. You just need to be lightly golden, and that is nicely lightly golden. So just flip your tofu. You put a splatter guard on it so the oil won't go all over your stove. See if our tofu's ready. Oh yes, nice and lightly brown. You don't have to get the side, so it's good both sides like this. By frying your tofu, you help it from when you stew the tofu dish, it won't break apart. And especially, these are soft tofu. You can do it firm and extra firm. I have done it all 3 ways, but I like the texture of the soft tofu better. Soft or firm, that's my favorite. We're going to use the same pan, so I'm going to pour the hot oil in here and reserve about 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to add our onion and our shallot in. We're going to saute this until lightly caramelized. I'm cooking on high. Going to add in a tablespoon of butter. The onion's almost done. And fat carries the flavor. So you want to add, if you don't want to add butter, watching your diet, you don't have to. Now we're going to add in garlic, and you don't like garlic, you don't have to. Just 2 tablespoons of fresh garlic. Now garlic burn fast, so you want to make sure you add your can of tomatoes ready. So you want to add in your tomato once your garlic release its aroma. This is a 4.5 ounce can of diced tomato. And this is a fire roasted diced garlic tomato. You can use any flavor you like. It doesn't have to be this one. And half a cup of water. We're gonna have this chicken bouillon. We're gonna start with half a teaspoon. Cooking is all about your taste bud. So mine, I like it not too salty. I like to be on the sweeter side. If you don't like too sweet, you can make it less. Tablespoon of fish sauce. So let's do 2 tablespoons. If too salty for you, you can reduce it. Half a teaspoon of black pepper. Could be 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now we stir this up, and now you want to taste it. See if this is how you like it. So we're gonna taste this. It's perfect for me. Not too sweet, not too salty. Now you add in your tofu. And we're gonna let this simmer for about half an hour. The longer you simmer, the more flavorful this tofu will be. Because tofu is bland. It will take on whatever flavor you infuse into them. So you want to make sure your tofu is totally submerged in your sauce. And we're going to let this simmer. I want it to simmer. This is on number 4. So you see little bubbles? So I want the water to evaporate and all the flavor will be infused into the tofu. So make sure your tofu is submerged. And I'm not going to cover it with a regular lid, because I want this to the extra water to evaporate, and you have a more flavorful tofu. Nice and simple. Okay, this has been simmering for about 20 minutes already. Let's check it. So I brought it down to number 3 or 2. You have to watch it, you don't want it to burn. Just flip it, looking good. I think I will do for another 20 minutes, and I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. So that way my sauce, you see, there's still a lot of water in here. So I want my sauce to be a little bit more saucy. So we're just gonna flip halfway through. You want to flip your tofu. You see, when we fry the tofu, it doesn't break when you flip it. But if you didn't fry these tofu, when you try to flip them, they're gonna break into little tiny pieces. So this is a total of 45 minutes already. Look at that. Now it's really saucy. Now we can add your scallions. You can see how look at that. You can see how the tofu has shriveled up with all the juice infused. All the flavor has been infused into the tofu. Now we're gonna bring up our heat, and we're gonna add our scallions and your aromatics. Look how saucy this tofu dish. Your tofu is nicely infused by frying. The tofu did not break up. I like a lot of scallions. So you can put as much scallion. You don't like scallion, you don't have to add it in, but this just adds a lot of flavor. The temp is on high. Now we're just going to saute it for a minute. Scallion cooks really fast, so as soon as it start boiling up, you can turn off the heat. Okay, turn off the heat. Now we're going to add cilantro, and this is my newest gadget right here. You see this scissor? It cuts up the herbs. You have to dice it. You can get it on Amazon or Temu. That's a great site too. Now all I gotta do is finish out with cilantro. Let's dish this out. Looks so delicious. So fragrant. Whoa, doesn't that look delicious? Full of flavor. And this will taste great with jasmine white rice or with noodles, whatever you like. Simple, easy dish to make. Let's taste. Wow. The longer you cook it, the more flavor is infused into the tofu. You see it? When I bite into it, look at that. All the sauce is in there. Delicious, perfect flavoring. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.